Hi, happy Sunday, guys. Hope everyone's doing well, man. Welcome to the stream, or on the replay if you're watching. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, guys. You know, that's all I ask is just hit that like for me, man. I appreciate you guys. Well, working on a Sunday, just trying to get some hours in here. I cannot believe I've never experienced something like this. I've taped commercial for years now, but I'm glad I got this experience, because if I'm ever to tape a basement, man, I know how to price it, right? But the simple thing is like you can't get you can only get 8-foot sheets down the stairs, so there's joints like mad, right? Like, and a lot of corners. So it's taken me I've already put on like 2,000 linear feet of tape, and like I'll show you the corner beads too here in a second, but it's wild. It's so deceiving. So yeah, usually by now on a commercial job I'm like coding, right? But I'm still got to put tape and beads on, and it's just crazy. So anyways, I'll give you a little tour. If you have any questions, please let me know. This will be my Sunday stream for now, okay? Yeah, dudes, I'll be back tomorrow. Later on this week, I'm going to be starting the 26-foot high 18 gauge. It's like a floating wall. It's going to be awesome over at the rec center, so that's coming up. And then, like I was saying, we have the 35-unit 4-story condo building that we're going to be starting too right away with Efren. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. So check this out, guys. Don't forget to let me know where you're watching from, okay? I want to know where you're watching from. So yeah, you can kind of see already like the amount of joints when you can only get like these 8-foot sheets. Astronomical. Holy cow. I still have the stairwell to do. So I misunderstood Christian when he was explaining to me about the closet. So he has this method of putting in the bifolds, I guess, where you only put corner bead on the back side, not on the front. So I went ahead and I messed up by putting it on the front here and pre-cutting them for the other closets. And you're not supposed to do that. So I got to bring in some corner bead for him tomorrow. I'm going to use these pieces for the little areas up on the stairwell. But you can kind of get a sense though of all the corners, like. Closets, yeah, man, like they take some time, and if you're a residential guy, you probably know what I'm feeling here already. Like it's just so crazy, right? Lots of inside and outside corners. You can see, like, man, when I tape nice miter corners, right, matching up your metal, boom, boom, right, so you can't recognize any seams and whatnot. But yeah, the drywall going this way, you've got tons of seams, right? So it's different, right? Because when you have to do res bar, you're changing the direction of the drywall, right? So it just adds a lot of extra seams, man. But yeah, if you check it out, all the corners, like this is cool. I mean, I'm getting like a good taste of, because you know, commercial, we don't even barely tape ceilings, right? Like it's just like even rare to do a ceiling. So it's just lots of extra corners, right? Excuse me, but it's good. It's coming along. Like you can see, we had to use the second layer of blue board for the ceiling. So we had to use some pieces in here. Just gives the extra joints as well. But this is why when we're doing drywall, we're trying to maximize the coverage the best we can. And like, you know, if you're doing it upstairs, you would use like 12-foot, 14-foot, maybe even 16-foot sheets, right? But yeah, boys, like just wild. I can't believe I would never have expected like to have put on over 2,000 feet of tape already. And you can see here now with the inside, this is how he likes it done. I just thought that he put the bevels on the inside so that it would fit somehow like better, but no, this is all going to be some sort of casing. So I got to see how that's done. And I'm going down. I think he can cut it and slip the floor under or something. I know he wanted to be like a 1/4 inch to 3/8 off the floor. I'm a 1/4 inch there. But yeah, no bead on the front. So the casing and some maybe casing. I think maybe that's like for the bifold itself jam or something maybe. I don't know. I don't do doors, bifold doors. So and we don't ever use them in commercials. So it'll be cool to see how this is done. And you can see I'm gonna bring some 8-foot corners tomorrow. I'll go buy him some new ones because I messed up. I didn't understand what he meant by that at first. So yeah, I'll go buy some new ones. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, everything, just so many corners. I can't believe how many corners everywhere. It's so crazy. I'm not used to it, right? So, and corners take some time. But the good thing about corners is they only need 2 coats, like the taping coat and then a nice finish coat, done. That's the nice thing about corners. But with the, not like the joints where you need 2, like you need that extra coat, right? Excuse me. But yeah, it's so wild, man. Pretty wild. I'm hoping that yeah, like he's okay. I came in over the weekend. Well, he's off. He's snowboarding at Banff this weekend. So I'm like, oh, no problem, man. I got some time. I'll come. I got here really late today. I'm not feeling so good today. So I came in a little late. I think I was here by noon today. I'm wrapping up now, so I only spent like 4.5 hours today. Yesterday I only got in like maybe 6 hours, maybe. I think I was here at 11:30. I had to go to the other job, and then I got here by 11:30, and I think I left at 5:30ish, 5:36 or something. So let's say 6 and so 10.5 hours is what I spent over the weekend here. So that's better than nothing, right? So and then tomorrow morning I will finish the stairwell. And hey guys, if you're watching, hit that thumbs up for me. Let me know where you're watching and what, like, you know, yeah, what you guys are getting out of the channel. If I can help you with anything, ask me anything you want about just framing, drywall, taping, whatever, man. Just ask away. Let's see here. Yeah, I got, so this is like a big coat. This is my new one, or one of my older ones. This is a 3.5 inch for, like, that's a really thick finish for your corners. I show you the 2 that I'm using right now. Excuse me. But yeah, I use the corner roller. I roll the mud on, put the tape in, and then flush it, right? So I got this littler guy. That's what I use to embed my tape, basically, right? Just to wipe it clean. Let's see here, if I can just kind of, yeah, you can see this is a corner roller where I roll the mud in the corners. And then I have a smaller, like a 2.5 inch flusher, and got to get an automatic taper. So I'll explain about the banjo and stuff in a second. And then this is the finished flusher, right? I haven't like really spent a lot of time with it, and my problem with them is getting the paper ripped off. Like, I have one that does corners and stuff too, like corners and flats, but this is still pretty quick. The way I do it is pretty quick. It's just there's a lot of them, right? I don't like to carry big shit. Like, I got rid of the boxes and the bazooka in favor of the roller system because it's so lightweight. It's just, you know, and honestly, I don't have to load it every 2 seconds. Like, I just kick the bucket along with me and roll on the mud and then knife it off, or flush it. It's so fast, like, and lightweight. It's just personal preference. I have nothing against boxes or anything like that. I just think, you know, they're a pain in the ass because you're constantly loading them. And I'm not a full, like, I don't just tape. I do everything, right? So I'm not like investing in big, like the one like a paint sprayer, the thing that feeds, like the tube, you know, like because you need 2 people for that machine. You have to have one guy loading and one guy spreading. So I'm not like, and I'm mostly by myself. So, you know, but yeah, for me, it's a perfect system. It's quite it's gorgeous. Like, look at those, are gorgeous, right? Hey, Philip, my man. Yeah, I appreciate you, guy. Nice. Clean job with the banjo. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, I just don't have the practice with the banjo. And like, with commercial stuff, like, I'm like, it's usually just straight up and down. Like, it's just, and you're setting corner beads and it's just straight up and down. And there's not a lot of, like, corners, really, like, inside corners, sure, there's some, like, but, like all of the ceilings and stuff like that, we just don't have a lot of that in commercial. It's mostly T-bar for, like, the stuff I do anyway, right? So, but yeah, the Christian, though, that I'm doing this job for, he uses the banjo, and I'd like to see somebody actually use it and kind of show me, because I have the exact same one he does, actually. Yeah, I'd like to learn more about it. I'm struggling with the part where you gotta rip it, like, especially the corner. When I'm doing the corners, I'm struggling with tearing it off, right? So, but yeah, man. And then, of course, like, I got the outside corner, the corner bead roller and stuff like that. But yeah, it's looking good. I mean, it's clean. Like, it's super clean. You can see like there's no, like, hardly anything on the ground. And yeah, it's clean, But yeah, oh man, I'm just so shocked with how much tape went into this basement. It's pretty wild. So, but that's good. At least now I know. If I'm ever to do a basement or whatever, I'll price it differently. I know I did one last summer too, and then I have like a 20 set as well there. But yeah, this stuff is great for pre-fills, and like, like even here, because of the difference, there was some different. We filled that whole thing, and any big gaps, pre-fill, and it really helps actually when you're doing your taping. Because you know what it's like if you don't fill that stuff, or if you fill it with yellow, it doesn't really work. Let me see if I can find one. I think there's one somewhere here where I think the drywall went on, and the screw from the laser was still in the stud, so it popped out, but it's filled and it's super strong, right? Yeah, it shrinks super. Yeah, that's right. And with the 5/8 bevels, like, these are huge, right? So you can see, like, the tape, we've pre-filled some of these joints, and it's like, it doesn't shrink as much. Yeah, it's super good, super handy, right? But yeah, it's good. I like that. I mean, Aaron, who taught me how to tape, that's what he always did. He always used to spend his first day pre-filling, But we don't, like I say, and we don't really pre-fill too much in commercial, like. Yeah, broken stuff, yeah, but other than that, we don't really, pre-fill a whole lot, but, yeah, it's definitely handy, for sure, like, almost saves a whole coats, like, because even when I do my, like, taping 5/8, I'll have to come back a fourth time sometimes just to lightly skim the joints, just to fill it in the middle. Like, it's so wild, right? But no, I like this. I love how, like, this, how nice and solid that comes out. Doesn't shrink, eh? It's really cool. So the ceiling is all 5/8, bulkheads 5/8. The rest is all 1/2 inch. So the walls are all are 1/2 inch. Yeah. Yeah, the ultralight too. The ultralight sheetrock. That's the wall pieces. So yeah, and then there's the ceiling, the fire code Type X. Sorry, I'm upside down. Right there. That's the ceiling drywall right there. So yeah, that's the 5/8 Type X, and there's res bar as well. It's code here for separation. You have to have res bar. So that's your corner bead roller there. That's the stick, the gushers. It's just so much less gear than boxes, like, it's just it's so easy to keep clean, and I'm not cleaning gear, and if I've taped full time, I probably would go to boxes, you know what I mean? But just for what I do, because it limits my gear and it's smaller pack, and because I'm framing, drywalling, and taping, it's just nicer to have, like, less stuff, right? And I have, like, a box of hand knives, like taping knives here, And then I have my skim blades all the way up to 2 feet, right? 2 feet, 16 inches. And we got, you know, just, yeah, all of my skim blades in here, all different sizes there. And I use pans. I never use a hawk or anything like that. But I got my 8, 10, 6, 4, 12, 14, and a 16. So, yeah, I got all the sizes, you know, that you need, basically. Whew. But yeah, how's everyone doing? What you guys been up to this week? Anything exciting? I know Sunday, I'm probably not working today, but I bet you guys will be, you know, back tomorrow. So, yeah, man, if you guys, like I said, have any questions, let me know. I guess I'm gonna let you guys go, but it was good chatting with you there, Philip, my man. Good to see you guys. If you're watching, please hit that like button for me again. I know it's kind of annoying. I don't want to know you guys, but that's all I ask. I don't care about subscribing and stuff like that. Just like buttons, super good. And yeah, I'll try to keep you posted. I'll show you as much as I can, as much as Christian lets me show, and I think he's cool. And Christian's a subscriber, guys. That's how I met him. He's a YouTube. He's a subscriber to the channel. And yeah, we met up. We're going to start working together. It's great. So this is now the second guy that I've met through YouTube, and we're going to work together. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. So yeah, man, you guys take care. Philip, good to see you too, brother. Thank you so much for coming. And if you're watching on the replay, have questions, anything, man, just leave me a comment down below. Send me an email, chris@constructionkronies.com, and I'll see you later. Bye for now, guys. And be safe out there, eh? Right on, dudes.